Colorado is experiencing a rise in overburdening and regulations and higher taxes on our small businesses. Small businesses are our true job creators, and I will continue my fight to stop unnecessary regulations and any unnecessary taxing on our businesses. My record will show that I am a pro-business advocate, and I will continue my fight to get against over-regulations and overtaxing on our businesses.
Lucretia, any other thoughts?
Well, I'd like to say that, we will support the small businesses. We need to support all businesses. They're there for a reason, and they're there to make sure that their business runs as well as everything else that we have here, not only just in Pueblo, but in Fremont, in Otero, and we have to look above and beyond what we have here in the community, because we're talking about a large amount of businesses that need that attention. There's nothing wrong with us supporting our small businesses, but we need to support all businesses so everybody will be successful.
Clarice?
Again, as your state representative, I have continued my fight to stop over-regulation on our businesses, and I will continue that fight. I can't imagine going downtown and not being able to stop at Taffy's, a small business that we all love. I can't imagine going to Rocky Ford or to Fowler and stopping at those small businesses there, or going to Penrose and stopping for a cup of coffee. These small businesses are struggling because we have over-regulated them, and it is time for us to take a step back and let them be successful.
Clarice, you'll handle this question first. We've all seen and heard about the problems of the care or the poor care for our veterans. Now, this is in very many ways a federal issue, but is there anything that the state legislature can do to help our veterans?
At the state legislature, we have continued our fight for our veterans. Fort Lyon has been a great asset to those homeless veterans that we have throughout Colorado. We are helping them being successful, getting them back on their feet. Our veterans are why, again, we are here tonight to celebrate our freedom of this great nation that we have, and they are always our top priority.
Lucretia?
Before, I mentioned the veterans, and so it's kind of funny that that question came up, but it's wonderful. Yes, we are celebrating our veterans, and we should. They are well-deserving, not only the veterans, but their families. And Fort Lyons is a very good facility, and I am proud to say that Colorado Winds, which I am a member, strong member of the union, had a part of that amendment for Fort Lyons. So my desire and my compassion for the veterans is very strong, and this is what I like to do for them in Pueblo, so that they have an opportunity to reach out to their families, to get that parenting skill again, to be able to reunite with their families and their children that they were so far away from for such a long time. They need that nurturing, and therefore I am very passionate for our veterans, and I will work strongly, timeless, to help them. Thank you.
Okay. Lucretia, you'll handle this question first. Is there anything else that the legislature can do to deal with the poor conditions on Fountain Creek?
I'm not really very familiar with the Fountain Creek. I do know that there is a lot of litter. I know there's a lot of things that doesn't make it very attractive. I know that we need to continue to support that and to make sure that it's attractive. But as far as the information on Fountain Creek, I must apologize, I'm not really sure too much about that, but I will find out about it.
Okay. Clarice?
As your state representative, I have fought to strengthen Southern Colorado's water rights, and I will continue to fight for them. Water is part of our rural way of life. Water is the lifeblood of Southern Colorado. Agriculture is the backbone to our culture, history, and economy in Southern Colorado. I value our rural way of life. And as your state representative, I will fight to ensure that our rural way of life is sustained. Our farmers, ranchers, and ag industry as a whole is exactly what makes Colorado great. Fountain Creek is vital to our water coming down to Pueblo, coming down to the Arkansas Valley, and we need to continue that fight and hold them under pressure in Colorado Springs to get us back on the right track. We have the water rights and we deserve our water.
I clearly understand what Clarice is saying, and thank you for sharing that with us. That kind of helps me to see a little brighter side of what we're talking about as far as water rights. It is very important that we take care of our water and make sure that we don't get something in it that would contaminate our water, our drinking water. Our farmers, our people out in the areas in La Junta and Los Animas, and here in our community, it's very important because without them having the water and the proper amount of water and clean water, we would not be able to have our vegetables and our fruits and be safe eating those particular vegetables. Thank you, Clarice.
Okay, our last question, Clarice, you'll handle it first. As you know, many decisions at the State House are driven by party leadership and party positions. How do you balance that off against the wishes of your constituents?
Well, oftentimes when issues come across that are important to House District 47, my constituents are not shy. They will absolutely give me a call, they will send me emails, they will come to town halls, and I'm so very proud of House District 47 for being so vocal on what issues concern you and for giving me a direction on what's important to you. And I want to be able to continue that work for you. Oftentimes we have phones ringing, 100 phone calls at a time. My office is in the bullpen, which is with about 12 other representatives, and when huge issues come across, phones are ringing, emails are ringing, it just gets very crazy. And I just want to thank my staff who helped me during those times, because we try to answer every single call as soon as possible, and we try to reach out and return emails, or we try to hold a town hall on big issues that come across. So again, I just want to thank each and every one of you from House District 47 for keeping me aware of what is important to you.
Lucretia?
And for me, since I'm running for House District 47, it is very important that you know that I will keep myself available. I will hold myself accountable. I will show integrity. I will be responsible, and I will be respectful. And I will open my door to you. I will have full transparency. And it is important to what you want, because it's about you. It's about what you need, and we need to have those conversations so that I know exactly what you need. Because when it comes down to it, and the end of the day, the only way it's going to work is it's going to work from what you do. And I'm proud and I'm excited about being your candidate for House 47. and I will be there for you. My phone, if you don't have my phone number, I'll give you my phone number. If you need my website, I'll give you my website. If you need my email, I will give you my email. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's all about what you need. Your needs is what I need to know, and I thank you.
We've come to the conclusion of the program, and we'll have closing statements by each candidate. You may recall that Lucretia won the coin toss and elected to close the event tonight, so we'll first hear from Clarice.
Thank you. There are clear differences between my opponent and myself, and the voters will decide how this state moves forward. The work that I have done in the state legislature has been praised by the business community, the NRA, Colorado Union of Taxpayers, Common Sense in the Courtroom, agriculture groups, and Fraternal Order of Police, and many more. I hope that I have earned your respect and your support, and I look forward to serving you for another 2 years. Together, we can make a difference in the way Colorado moves forward. I love what I do, and I love who I do it for. I want to say thank you to my husband and to my daughters who have been by my side and encouraging me and supporting me in being able to be the best representative that I can be. I want to thank the voters who have trusted me to be your state representative again and again. I hope that I have earned your respect and I have earned your support to continue to serve you at the state legislature. Thank you and God bless.
Lucretia?
First of all, I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank all of you who came out tonight. I'd like to thank Clarice for being here with me tonight. I also like to thank the Pueblo Chieftain who put on this awesome forum for us this evening. I'd like to thank all my supporters, my friends, and my family. I'm very proud to be standing here this evening, and I want you to know that I'm very proud to have you here with me this evening. It's been a long, long life, and I've lived here, like I said, for 50 years or longer, so I'm telling you how old I am. And the great part of everything is my family. They have taught me how to be respectful. They have taught me my morals and my goals. And my goals are to make you understand who I am and my compassion that I have for Southern Colorado and my community here in Pueblo, Colorado. I want to be able to serve you and to give you the gratification that you need so that we can make our community, our Southern Colorado, a better place to live. Because believe it or not, we have potential here. Pueblo has potential. Southern Colorado, Fremont, Otero, we all have potential and we can make it. But I need for you to give me that opportunity to do that for you. And our children are our future. Remember that. And I like to say that our children impacts our future. Today, young children are tomorrow's decision makers. They will become our voters, our parents, our policymakers, our business leaders. They are our future. Let's give them a chance. Let's make a difference. Let's promote change. I thank you for